And to details, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi held a meeting with Chief Executive Office CEO of French Navigation Global Lines, CMA CGM, Rodolphe Saada, on Tuesday. During the meeting, President el-Sisi hailed the distinguished ties binding Egypt and France at various levels, mentioning the cooperation between Egypt and the French company and its role in developing some Egyptian ports and boosting their logistic and capacity efficiency. Such cooperation, the President said, supports the state's efforts in transforming those ports into trade and services centers and enhances Egypt's role as a global logistic and trade center. The head of state further praised the atmosphere of cooperation with the company, expressing its keenness on expanding this cooperation to include new projects in light of promising opportunities to work with Egypt in fields of developing ports and logistic trade centers. For his part, the CEO of the French company briefed President el-Sisi on the latest developments in current projects being implemented by the company in Egypt. Minister of Defense Mohammad Zaki stressed the armed forces' keen interest in enhancing its human resources and developing its combat and technical capabilities along all branches and specifications. Meeting with several armed forces commanders and officers at the Central Command Zone, the minister asserted that such upgrades would better enable the forces to implement the task of defending the nation. The meeting was attended by Chief of Staff General Osama Askar and the commanders of the main branches and top armed forces commanders. The military announced that it had foiled an attempt to traffic drugs at the strategic northeastern borders to the south of Oga crossing. A military spokesman said 174 kilograms of narcotics were confiscated. The spokesman added that a drug trafficker was killed and 6 others were arrested after an exchange of fire with security forces. According to the spokesman, the armed forces are fully prepared to protect the nation. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry reiterated Egypt's commitments to continue passing the humanitarian aid to the Strip despite the Israeli obstacles since the beginning of the crisis in Gaza Strip. These came during Shoukry's meeting with UN Chief Coordinator for Humanitarian Affairs and Reconstruction in Gaza, Sigrid Kaché, during her visit to the region after assuming the position in accordance with the UN Security Council resolution. The top diplomat stressed Egypt's support for the role the UN's official to enable her to perform her duties. For her part, the UN official expressed her appreciation for Egypt's efforts to provide and deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. The meeting tackled the necessity of increasing the flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza, as well as facilitating using Rafah crossing border by UN relief agency to enter aid and vital supplies to residents of the besieged Strip.